morning to you. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. That's always a good thing to be doing well. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, man. What's today? Today's Thursday. All right. I'm doing very good, Felicia. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I need to get connected to data, but other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm doing very, very well. Just going to pull up some charts here so that we can, get started and see what's going on in the market today. What am I doing? I'm about to figure out which direction the market is going in so I can tell my students and we can, earn money because of it. Let's close this down. This to all and go here. Good morning, everybody. If you want to see my charts and if you want to see the other things that I'm doing, what you can do. What's up, Pumps and Politics? Ash Chris, I see you. You can join me on YouTube or join me on Facebook. That's youtube.com/JayTheTrader or Facebook.com/JayTheTrader. And you'll be able to see like a live broadcast of my screen and be able to kind of look at what it is I'm looking at the same time. We'll kind of be on the same page, which is cool. I like being on the same page. Okay. Summertime. All right, cool. Today, all we're going to focus on is just taking what the market gives us. If you have questions, that's cool. If you share this, I would appreciate it. Share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it on YouTube. But the focus today is going to be just taking what the market gives us. If it wants to make huge moves, great. If it wants to make small moves, great. If it wants to go up, great. If it wants to go down, great. I think if we focus just on taking what's in front of us, then we can, really do some great things in the market. You know what I'm saying? Big up. Rasta Bear, what's good, big dog? What's the white noise? It's the fan of my laptop. If you're on Instagram, you're right next to my laptop. So it's the fan. Cool. Let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen so we can get to it, man. Time is 8:12. It don't take a long time to figure out which direction the market is going in. So I'll take some questions and or financial market. There we go. I'm looking for the ZB60s. That's usually how I start what it is I'm doing. After reaching yesterday's apex, which is where I took profit, I actually took profit at 160.30 yesterday. That's where I said it was over. We came out of that gap, showtime, and made our way to the downside. And that was the end of the day. Then we open up on this day right here at 160.07. It's only one tick away from yesterday's open. We open up kind of right where we opened yesterday. And then kind of shelf there for a minute before catching lower lows and almost like a return. It looks to be also that the overnight was a tight range. Overnight high is 160.12. Overnight low is 159.30, which is a 14 point or 14 tick overnight range. Very short little range. So, man, it looks like we got some work to do. The market has got some explaining to do. Let me say something. I must be honest with you. To me, it feels like anybody's game, but the level that I'll be watching for today is the same one I was watching for yesterday, 160.06. That's going to tell us the story. A closure above 160.06 emboldens the buyers, and a closure above the overnight high really sets them off, and maybe we can start making that up move again. I'd like to look at this on a daily chart just because how it'll look. It looks like a lackluster attempt by the buyers to escape a level of resistance. That's exactly what it looks like. So bonds look kind of funny. Like they tried to break out, like they were in punishment. The punishment was you have to stay between 160.12 and 159.08, and they tried to break out and got caught, and now they back inside. So the bonds are still on punishment. They haven't broke out to the upside. Let's go to the ES for a second, the S&P 500. Then after that, we'll take some questions, and that'll be that. If you have questions, feel free to ask them in the question little box, because sometimes I might be looking away Instagram and I'll miss them. Also, if you want to see what's happening on my screen, you can visit facebook.com/jaythetrader or youtube.com/jaythetrader, and you'll be able to see. I do this every morning where I wake up, take a look at the market, and give, like my thoughts and ideas. The ES is trading, really beautifully. I'll be honest with you. Fantastic moves. Never giving up. The buyers, like I said yesterday, as long as we stay above 42.58, I'm a buyer of the ES. Yesterday, we came back in, and as you can see, we touched a level that I previously noticed, 42.70. That was yesterday's 7 a.m. candle, and we hadn't been back. Great touch and go. Of course, levels like 42.89 are playing in my brain right now. There are other great levels that you can pay attention to. I want you to remember, when I'm saying pay attention to these levels, I'm not saying buy or sell them. What I'm saying is that these are places where the market is making decisions. This is where the market is choosing what it wishes to do, and they are levels worth paying attention to. So for me, I like 42.98. Of course, I think 42.90 is cool. I would have preferred it be like 42.84, but whatever. I think that's cool. Also 42.93. So it's getting tighter up here. It's getting tighter up here. And the buyers continue to put on, they're putting on a show. Nothing wrong with a good old buyer show. Let's check yesterday from a daily perspective. Yeah. Now, from a daily perspective, what you definitely see is a deceleration, and maybe today is your first daily doji. We don't go up, we're going to go down. We just kind of vacillate between two highs and lows, and we print a daily doji. You can see some real market deceleration. But that's what I see. All right. Questions. I'm taking questions. Holla at your boy, because it's almost time for me to go and kick it with the bullies. Questions. Shooter John, the scientist, I appreciate that. Del D, what's good? Marilyn Jackson, what's popping? Good to see you guys as well. Do you teach shorting too? Yes, I do. If you have a question, please use that question thing too, because it's really good. Not only that I get your question, but that I can bring it up so everybody can see what it is I'm addressing. Are there any other questions? If you're on this live, I want to say thank you. It's Thursday. One last thing we should definitely do before we sign off is make sure that we have all of our announcements in order for today, because Thursdays, as you know, are chock full of announcements. Today we have the 8:30 jobless claims. We have PMI manufacturing at 9:45, ISM manufacturing at 10, construction spending at 10, natural gas at 10:30. You did. So it's going to be some announcements that are really going to rock the boat. 8:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30 should be some good ones. Lydia, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, boss, is this the same as Forex trading? No, it's far better than Forex trading because it's far more controlled, far more predictable. Would you rather trade a predictable market or an unpredictable market? What are the chances ZB goes below 160? The market can do whatever it likes to do. See, I don't know what the market is going to do. I know what I'm going to do depending on what the market does. You see? I try and wash my brain, and this is a real key. I try and wash my brain from knowing. I don't know. No, I'm not holding on to a bias that the market has proven to me is not worth holding on to. Absolutely not. Okay. Love you, bro. So I don't know what it's going to do. There's a famous market story where there was a guy, and he was a trader, and he came to teach this really, really powerful guy at an exchange, like teach him how to trade. And what he said, he got in the seat and he was like, yeah, it's not that hard. This is how you do it. Look, this instrument never goes more than 20 points at a time. Never, ever, ever. So the guy picks up the phone, the market leader, like he picks up the phone, the exchange leader, and he says, sell all of it. And he closes it. And then the market goes down 80 points. And he says, what? Like it doesn't. And the truth of the matter is, we have rules and probabilities and different things that occur in the market. You know what I'm saying? But it's not your job as an investor, as a trader. It's not your job to know. That's too much pressure. Your job is to know what you will do if the market does anything. It's your job to know what you'll do if. Man, I tell y'all to use the little question thing. I'm gonna lose your little questions because everybody in here waving and saying, what's up? Latanya, what's good, Latanya? How you feeling? Darby up in this thing. If you a bully, let me get a muscle up real fast. Let me see where the bully's at. Let me see where the bully's at. Where the bond bully's at? There we go. Man, it's 8:20. I don't want to talk your head off and waste all your time. Let me make sure. Morning, do you see 160.29 as a level, as a sell level from yesterday's previous high? Maybe. I got to see the formations when it gets there. 160.29. Let me give it a quick look. You're saying yesterday's overnight high? Yesterday's overnight high was 160.21. Right? Wasn't that the case? How do I feel about 29? I have a level at 28, 29. So if you want to sell from there, you might be waiting a while, but okay. Do it. All right, then. Clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed you all. I had a ball. I appreciate the 3 people who put thumbs up and like on this video. I appreciate the 32 that was watching. I appreciate the 26 of y'all that's on Instagram. That's love too. And man, you already know what it is. I'm Jay. I love to help people. I love to teach people trade. What I do is turn people into ATM machines. If you're interested in becoming an ATM machine, hit the link somewhere around here and check it out, because that's what I do. I'm really, really good at teaching people how to understand markets. And when they trade and understand and learn from me, it don't take them too long. And yeah, so happy Thursday, everybody. Let's get to the bread. I'm holla back.